Welcome one and all to a very late night stream, or early morning stream for most of my viewers, of Hollow Knight. Hope everybody who is joining us, or catching this after the fact as a VOD over on YouTube, is doing well. I am. I've had a very nice, relaxing day, and am ready to settle in for what may be our last session, or full stream session, of Hollow Knight. Sorry, give me 1 second, just gotta untangle some wires here in my setup. Oh dear. Oh geez. Alright. That's about as good as that's going to get for now. Now, if you recall, when last we left off, look at us at a walloping 108%. We had cleared both the Pantheon of the Master and the Pantheon of the Artist in Godhome, as part of the Godseeker DLC. And in so doing, we brought down all three of the Nail Masters that we met over the course of the main campaign, who I found out were originally intended to be included in the game as bosses. And we've got two more Pantheons left. One that will allow us to challenge the Great Nail Sage himself, and another which will allow us to actually challenge the improved, more difficult version of the Hollow Knight that I mentioned earlier, that I thought was part of Pantheon of Hallownest, the crazy boss gauntlet that awaits us at the end of all of this, but isn't, at least introduced there. It's a part of Pantheon 4. It's the kind of capstone of Pantheon 4. And one thing I did off-screen, not to improve, not to practice anything like that, just because I find this feature so cool, it's so friggin' much fun, I came here into the Hall of the Gods and, as you can see, actually fought a bunch of bosses in my downtime over the past couple days, because I just love these fights, and I love the opportunity to just, like, practice them, or fight any boss you want, relive any encounter you want, as many times as you want, without any of the preamble of going through their areas. That's a really, really nice touch. So some of the bosses we'll be seeing tonight, I may be a little bit more prepared for, a little teeny tiny bit. Others, definitely not. Give me 1 second, though, because there is something I want to see about. I don't know exactly where, but I know there's a secret somewhere in the Hall of the Gods. Maybe it's past there? And it's a secret we definitely want to access, because it can give us some very special little goodies. Oh, hold on. You see that? There's a little ledge up here we can stand on. There's also these gates, the point of which kind of escapes me at the moment. Let's see what we have. It should be somewhere around here. Some of the bosses we're going to run into in these last two Pantheons, I'm really not looking forward to. But, hey, we're going to do this. The Pantheon of Hallownest, definitely not. And I do have something special planned for us if we manage to make it through these last two Pantheons in a fairly timely manner. One of them I don't anticipate giving us too much trouble, provided the final boss isn't a nightmare. The second one, the Pantheon of the Night, might actually give us a run for our money. But there's supposed to be a false ceiling or something somewhere around here. You know the like. We've been encountering them all game long. See, each of these bosses has, like, a certain deific title and portfolio, like the God of Soul, or the God of Bravery and Honor, and so on. There's actually something of an imposter or an intruder here. A being who is not a god, who has attempted to ascend to Godhome. And we can just track them down if we find the right area here in Godhome. Hold on. In fact, I'm going to look this up, because I want to double check. I've seen this before. There we go. Okay, where is it? Okay, 1, 2, 3? Okay, hold on. I think I got this. Apparently, we can break the ceiling up there? How on earth we're supposed to get over there, though? I have no idea. Okay, hold on. Here's what they're telling us. Okay. Wow, this is so complex. I have no idea how anybody would have found this without a map or something. Wow. No, come on. Jump, jump. It's right up there. It's right in this little arch. That was it. That was it. We could catch ourselves on that little bit of wall right there. Oh, trust me. This is worth it, you guys. Hey, Jocan, welcome to the stream. And Angel, welcome, welcome. Good evening, Bunny. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you're doing well. There we go. We gotta break through the ceiling here, and how you find this without a guide or, like, a friend tipping you off, I have no idea. But there's a special challenge here. Of course. Of course it's him. Yes, Zote actually has his own completely unique challenge in the Hall of the Gods. Since we can't fight him in his regular state, we instead get to participate in something called the Eternal Ordeal, a wave survival, kind of wave survival, I suppose, arena wherein we'll be fighting off hordes of those little Zotelings, the critters that Grey Prince Zote spawned during his dream battle. And apparently, if we can claim somewhere around 56, 57 of them, we'll unlock a couple unique goodies. So, let's bring it on. Let's fight the comedic relief character once again. And you'll notice, he's the only fight in Godhome that the God-Seekers are not observing at all. They just don't care. They'll watch us fight giant slugs and memories of better warriors, but they do not give a damn about Zote whatsoever. Here we go. And yes, Zote himself is going to be singing our boss theme for this particular fight. It's kind of precious, really. I'm pretty sure he's singing the Godhome theme very, very badly. It's these little swordsmen we have to look out for. They actually can hurt us now, and have just enough health to outlast our combos. The more abnormally shaped Zotelings aren't going to be nearly as much of a problem. Oh, shoot! Angel says 1 Zote for every precept. Right. That's right. So 17, not bad for a first attempt. But I think what we might want to do is start focusing on the more specialized or durable Zotelings first. I'll say this, it's harder than it looks. I like that they even gave you a slightly more serious battle against regular Zote. I hate that he deals contact damage now, though, given that our attacks send him flying all over the place, but I guess there's no real way to make standard Zote threatening otherwise. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I keep thinking we can, like, ricochet him off the wall. That's really difficult to do, apparently. The more irregular Zotlings we could take care of really easily. They work more or less like normal enemies. It's these guys springing about all over the place that are kinda nasty. Oof. There we go. That's more like it. Again, this was the game's joke boss originally, and now they've found a way to, cause him to pose a legitimate threat. Granted, one that's entirely optional and kind of a secret, but still cool all the same. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah! It's trickier than it looks. It doesn't look that difficult, and the enemies themselves certainly aren't. But there's a lot going on at any one time, and his different forms all seem to emphasize mobility, not survivability. Like, again, the whole point is we're supposed to kill 50 plus of these things. And so just dodging all of the little Zotes flying around constantly is more of a challenge than actually fighting them. This is really cool, though. I appreciate that they added this as a mode in the game. I believe a backer actually designed Zote. Which is just super cool if this was the, like, initial intent for the character. They really outdid themselves. Or no, was it Zote or... No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Backers designed Tiso and Cloth, I want to say. I read recently that the backers designed a couple major characters. And both of those characters are awesome too, by the way. Just gotta focus down the big ones. God, he's trying so hard. Oof. Oh, shit. Okay, we're getting better. I don't think we're going to keep, running that right now, but again, I do really appreciate the presence of this mode. Let's tackle the actual Pantheons now. That is so well hidden, though. Really well done. I don't know much about our next Pantheon, save its final boss, and I believe the Hive Knight kicks it off. Which is great. I absolutely adore the Hive Knight as a boss. Really, really fun fight. Let's do this. The Pantheon of the Sage. Seek the god of wealth and power, which of course here means Nail Sage Sly. Let's go! We got this, y'all. Another message from the Godseekers? Yeah. Lowly brute, blindest of worms, again thee challenge the gods? What divine whim has granted thee the strength to endure their presence, where no others may stand? Fight then, struggle then, and keenly shall we listen for thy destruction. I don't believe this is the same Godseeker that is present with us in the real world talking to us. Oof. His moveset is simple, but he's very, very fast, and that's whence the challenge comes. Oh, and he can do that, of course. Oh, shit. I'm taking too damn many hits right off the bat. That's terrible. God. Okay, heal, heal, heal. Up next is... Oh, Elder Who. Well, with our new cloak, you're gonna be really easy. Like so. Because now we can dash straight through his rings. Oof. Oh, well, he says that as he takes 2 or 3 hits in a row. He's really fond of this attack that kind of ripples inward slowly, even though it's not super effective, eh? And I think he defaults to it anytime we deal a significant amount of damage to him. There we go. That's got him. And we attune. Okay, these are definitely harder, but we're making it. We're making it so far. Up next is... Oh, this guy. Right. Oh, this is a fun fight. And not one that's terribly difficult, either. I mean, he's way more dangerous, than his little summons are. And they just give us an abundance of free souls, so... Oh, Butt Bug, our greatest nemesis. Come on now. Proof that not everything associated with the Abyss is scary. He's downright delightful. Oof. He should almost be dead. He doesn't have much health. Yeah, there we go. So these fights are definitely getting harder, but so far nothing we can't handle. I'm terrified, though, that the Traitor Lord is gonna show up in this one. Oh! Or that. Or that. This is bad, too. Oh, God. Oh, God, we're screwed. At least the Tamer herself is absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh! Damn it! God Tamer again! You know, I've heard that's considered to be a very easy boss, but I've pretty consistently had trouble with it. Let's give that a go one more time. I think the issue is we're going to start running into bosses a little too tanky for my standard strategies to work. Also, I tend to get just hit juggled by these bosses really easily for whatever reason. There we go. Well, that was a much better run of him at the very least. Elder Who's next, right? Well, he's not teleporting anywhere near as much. Oh! And goes down much quicker as a result. Alrighty, that's good. 2 down. Each of these gauntlets is 10 bosses, I want to say. Okay, the Collector. Fortunately, if you land right at his feet when he comes down, it's pretty easy to just juggle him without him making contact. With you, that is. Most of the creatures he's collected are very weak, especially for a late-game boss, but I guess that's to keep him from being too powerful or overwhelming you too easily. Okay, so after this and one more fight, we will have reached, a checkpoint. Oh, God. Why does the corruption act like fucking napalm all the time? And just stay stuck to the ground. There we go. The god's dead, which will give us time to heal. Especially as its death animation's pretty lengthy. What's up next? Another dreamer? Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, we attacked him during his bow, that's fine. We've done this before. Hey, after the Nightmare King, this version, it's not gonna be effortless, but it'll be doable. Oof, God. It's been so long since I've seen a physical telegraph for— oh, Christ, no! Not again! We interrupted him early on because I totally forgot he bows, but apparently he bows to the Godmaster this time instead of us. Oh, God. That's right, we can't heal during this fight. Not really, anyway. Or, now we can! Tell you what, it does feel so good to be fighting this version again. Oh, again? Alright. I love the design they gave the Godmaster Arena for his fight. Like, all of those beautiful deep reds from the Grim Troop DLC make it— again? Well, okay, sure. Unfortunately, for tackling the next two, this Pantheon and the next, we will never see Nightmare King Grim. He is, I want to say, the only boss from outside of Godmaster who does not make an appearance in one of the first four Pantheons. Just him. Oh, God. There we go! Oh man, that felt good. After everything his second form put us through, it felt really good to just be able to roll Troop Master Grim. Up next! So I assume we're going to be fighting a lot of Dream bosses in the back half of this, right? Like Dream Warriors and Dream variants of bosses from throughout the game. Okay, let me see something really quickly. Do we want Thorns of Agony and Defender's Crest? Maybe we don't want Thorns of Agony, and instead we want the Nail Master's Glory to charge up our special attacks much faster. Yeah, for some of the bosses we've got coming up, that's probably best. Yeah. That's easily for the best. Let's do this. Oh god, no, not him. It's the most formidable of the warrior dreams, but hey, we can phase through his scythe now. Oh god. Just gotta burn him down as quickly as we can. There we go. An inelegant victory, but a victory all the same. Well, that's the worst of the dreamers, at least for me. Like, Markoth is pretty difficult as well, but we can handle it. What is it? Oh, it's Zote! Look at all those titles. Hey, buddy. Oof. There's the explosive Zotelings. Oof. There we go, we've stunned him, meaning we can heal. Oh, damn it, Zote! Okay, so that was boss 7 that got us. Oof. I don't know, actually, guys, I do want to keep going with these, but at the same time, I really want to show you one of the other projects I've had in the wings. So I tell you what, if it's alright, we're going to leave Hollow Knight there for tonight. Not, oop, didn't mean to capture. Not for good. Certainly not for good. I'm going to keep going with this because I really enjoy this game and the Godseeker DLC. And we're going to check out this little item. 3000th Duel. This is a game I bought, like, just looking into Metroidvanias and games kind of like Hollow Knight, because... Or I think I might have just seen it on the Nintendo eShop. It was so weird. And its description... made very minimal sense. It appeared to be a really, really rough translation of something obviously written, in another language. So it's like kind of a cheaper Metroidvania, I think, that has received some middling reviews, but you know what else was an aspirational little game made by an indie studio, and, kind of aiming at a mid-range audience? Immortal Unchained. So I'm really interested to see if this game's any good. Hold on a second. 3000th Duel. Sorry, just having to update the Twitch info. There we go. I'm really interested to see what this game is like. I'm hoping it's quite good, despite its marketing. Always like finding little indie projects I can recommend, but this one was just so strange in its presentation, I had to buy it, you know what I mean? And in fact, here, hold on, let me turn on the audio output just a little bit. It's by Neo Popcorn. Alright. And you're seeing the wise ones here, because the game released some free DLC that apparently included a butt ton of new stuff. So I decided to pick that up. Why not, right? Menu style, the wise ones, 3 menu styles. Something else Hollow Knight did. A lot of games have these, like, customizable choose-your-own menu screens for DLC or significant events and the like, right? I think the first game I ever played that did this, at least, like, over the past couple of generations, was Total War Rome 2. You got, like, a different theme for the title screen, depending on the content packs that had been released or that you had owned. Okay, let's jump right in. Why not? Maybe this is really good. Let's see. I'm going to try my best to restrain my snark and judge it fairly. That title screen theme sounded very Dark Souls though, didn't it? Our avatar is very cute. He's like a shadowy little eldritch Quarian-looking fella. I mean, it sounds like the beat's getting ready to drop. Forest of Old Memories. Okay, this is our tutorial zone? I'm actually hoping this is really good, presentation aside. Like, I mean, you can tell the graphics aren't top-notch, but they're using an exaggerated art style that enables that to kind of serve their purpose. Like, I have a feeling if you tried to make a very realistic-looking game with whatever budget this game is working with, it would look very, very rough. Angel says, Cave Story and AM2R proves one guy with no budget can make a great game. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I bought this game purely because its shop description was very, very humorous to me. You're born again, my precious child. Forget the dark past, and instead immerse yourself in discovering its source. The source of the past, or the source of what? Do not be afraid, just go! For my benevolence will reveal your path forward. Okay. I'm down with it, and apparently there's 3 different kinds of weapons we can get. I think, again, according to the eShop, I could be getting this wrong, but the types of weapons they described were blades, swords, and lances. I don't know what distinguishes blade from sword, but I'm itching to find out. Okay, so let's see. We've got a jump. We've got one attack button. We've got like little simple 2-hit combos. We can crouch. That's interesting. Oh, we've got a slide. Oh, I love a good slide. Do we have like a slide attack? Not really. We have a dash. We have a dash that's on a cooldown. You can see in the upper left-hand corner. That's not a dash. That's like a teleport. We've got a rockin' roundhouse kick. Whoa. Oh, wow. Apparently this game is massive. That's one thing I am looking forward to, like discovering everything that this has to offer. Monsters and items. There's 182 monsters. So far we've rated 0 of them. Achievements. Apparently there's a lot of them. Fragments of memory. Skills. You can use the seal breaker stones you collected to unlock skills. Core skills are special skills that form the core of all skills and must be acquired by exploring the world. You can see what I mean about the translation, right? I mean, like, absolutely no shade intended towards the developers, but it does come out just a little funny. Let me see. We've got an old sword. A sword of unknown origin and unknown maker. The blade has become severely dull from heavy use. It must be very old. It's designed to be wielded easily with one hand, but otherwise isn't a particularly good sword. One hand, you say? This sword. It's a little big. What do we have here? The Dead Whisper. It's the Dark Flash. The one that I saw when I was young. Okay. What is this? Memory of dash. When you're moving fast or evading an enemy's attack, it's important to use dash. Using dash consumes the yellow stamina gauge, which will replenish after a moment. Yeah, and just dashing seems to consume our gauge. Oh! Oh dear god, what is that? That's a zombie, I think? It was a zombie? Oh, okay. What on earth is that? Oh! Oh, he's still living. What is that? Some kind of undead crossbowman? Okay, so combat feels just a little stiff. Weighty, though. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Okay, what are these guys guarding? Ring of the Past and a Karma Fragment. You can put on or change equipment from the equipment screen. There's a wide variety of weapons and accessories that can be discovered by exploring the world. I'm all about it. Let's go ahead and toss on that ring. Ring of the Past, a thin ring made of silver. It looks to be a very old object. Wearing it increases your attack slightly. Hey, I'll go for that. And what was that Karma Fragment? Reverts to its original state when broken and gives you a small amount of karma. Okay, so it's our hard soul equivalent. Angel says stiff can be good if the enemies are properly designed for it. Yeah, you're right, and we're just gonna have to see how the game progresses with its enemy design. So far, for something that was clearly made on a budget, this doesn't feel terrible. I've played Souls-likes that certainly gave a worse first impression, that's to be sure. Down in B for slide, yep, we got that. This feels very much like the mid-range, what used to be called either middle shelf or, like, double or single-A games that would be sold, you know, by established game studios that weren't any of, like, the big AAA folks, usually, like, second-party developers, rather unceremoniously on, like, PlayStation 2, GameCube-era consoles. And I generally liked those. Most of them, even if they weren't of exceptional quality, provided some interesting concepts to explore, play around with. So I'm interested in this. This is not as bad off the bat as I thought it would be, which is kind of a good thing. You'll acquire MP every time you attack an enemy. You can deplete the violet MP gauge and use a menacing mortal blow. Okay. I assume we have to do that to get past whatever this is? Oh no! We use this to level up. Oh god. So using our karma, we can buy 2 levels, Vitality, Strength, which just governs, attack, Stamina, Mind. I'm thinking, right now, the way the game is working, we probably just want to dump a couple points into Strength. Never gonna say that during a Souls-like playthrough again. We got the Prayer of Start and a couple Seal Breaker Stones. Right, we can use those to upgrade our skills. Let's see what we can get. Increases defense. Become invincible while dashing. They give something like that to you right off the start, eh? That's pretty good. And then Mortal Blow Enhancement. I'll take the defense increase, thank you. Oh, I see, and when we pick one more skill from this tree, we'll reach our next core skill. So you've got to explore these, like, little branching paths to a certain extent in order to unlock the next, set of, like, sub-skills. Alright, that's pretty interesting. My god, is 3000th Duel going to impress us? Guys, I'm not ready for this. Can we jump down there? We cannot. I am going to be so thrilled if this ends up being a hidden gem or something of some solid quality that I can recommend to you guys. That's gonna be so cool. Oh! Oh, you're big. Hi, would you care for a mortal blow, sir? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just jump over these vines. Okay, the ogres aren't too bad. Yikes. Let's slide right into this guy. Yeah, there we go. I'm interested to see how our bosses are, though. You know, one of my principal criteria for judging games like this is the quality of their boss fights. Okay, we've got some platforming. Again, controls very slightly stiff, but not bad. Even in platforming applications so far. Oh god. Oh, damn it. No, cute little baby Trent, die. Oh! Okay, they've got projectile attacks. Now, do we slowly recover health over time, or how's that working? Guess it's not. Okay, we need to get to the upper right. There might be some goodies up there. Come on. I can't reach it. Yet, anyway. We've discovered almost half of this region. Angel says, I was gonna say if it's cheap, I'll probably have a look at it, but apparently I already own it. Must have gotten it in a bundle at some point. Yeah, it's, I think it's been included in some bundles. It's also gotten decently fair reviews fairly consistently. And I can see why. Yeah, I can think of much worse ways to spend an evening than playing through a few rounds of this. What's in the box? Rough iron ore and a seal breaker stone. Well, we've certainly got enough of those, don't we? Tell you what, I really like my lances, but we don't have one yet, so go ahead and give me that improved blade. And the ore, I assume, is a... Yep, weapon enhancement. Item. And, Angel, for the record, I'm fairly certain this was relatively cheap, and the DLC, at least at this time, is completely free. At the very least on Nintendo's eShop, which is pretty cool. Alright, this is going to bring us back up. Right? But it'll also allow us to open up a shortcut, I think? Fingers crossed? No? Did I deal a little tiny bit of damage by sliding into that enemy, or did they deal damage to me? We shall have to experiment further. Oh, look at the cute little skeleton trying and failing to be intimidating. Yikes. Oh, what the hell is that? Well, it's not much of anything anymore. I'm sniffing out treasures. Oh, some kind of warp here? Going to take us to a different zone? Okay, okay. And enemies respawn when you leave the screen. Okay, that is interesting. No pumpkin. Down pumpkin. You know, for a game with a very simple visual style, again, it looks like something that would have been made very early, like PS3 or late PS2. I shouldn't say late PS2, the graphical fidelity is higher than that. The simple art style is kind of charming, in a way I wasn't expecting. Oh, yeah, we can punch that sucker open like we're playing Hollow Knight. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's remember, we'll need to head back to that area over in the upper right-hand corner of our current map later on when we get a double jump or the like. Meanwhile, we're just gonna saw through all of these suckers. We need that karma. In fact, why don't we go ahead and grab a couple more levels? We can get 3, so I tell you what. We'll take 1 strength, 1 vitality, and then mind, which will make our spells more powerful whenever we get them. Or in fact, we've got some karma, right? Let's go ahead and use that to get a little more. Just enough for 1 more level. We'll take some more... Or no, 1 more strength. Why not? Get it up to a nice even 5. Yeah, Angel, I don't know about you, man, but this is pleasantly surprising. What's this? Can we unlock this? No, we have to find these skills. Okay. Lance type. We'll go ahead and get the Lance type Mortal Blow enhancement just because I would love to use a spear once we get our hands on one. That's much better. Much better. Down we go. Ouch. Go ahead and give us that EXP, baby. Oh, another ogre. Well, it was another ogre. Now it's just some more experience. Oh, hold on. Why does it want us to access the map? Angel says, yeah, looks like it could be good. Certainly not bad, at any rate. Again, I'm waiting until we get to our first boss to make a decision. Oh! Violet Scripture. Memory of an item. You can equip or change items from the equipment screen. Right. Violet Scriptures restore HP. Okay, so do these regenerate like an Estus Flask? Yes, it does! It's like an Estus Flask. Righteous. A scripture containing miraculous energy. It turns to dust the moment it's open, but its energy enters the body and instantly restores HP. Strangely, praying at a stone statue restores the burned scripture. Oh, Sealbreaker Stone, a combination of dwarf technology and a mysterious gemstone. Please, God, tell me the dwarves have, like, an extremely advanced civilization in this game. Angel says, the camera looks like it could be, or the camera could do with being pulled out a good bit, but that's my only big complaint so far. Yeah, everything's a little big for what is clearly a Metroidvania-style game. But maybe, like, when there's a lot of models on screen at a time, like in a big battle, it'll pull out? I don't know. Oh, this looks like a boss fight to me. And our boss is... Okay. Demoted Rider? What? Oh, that is so good. What a name. See, he was a cavalryman, but then he lost his post, so he's got to go on foot. It's something he's really sensitive about, though, so we don't talk about it. Ooh. No, Phil, you can't be that angry, okay? You can't just take your problems out on the world. I'm starting to see why Command stripped you of your post. Okay, little chancy, but we got it. Redemption from Wheel! What? Do you think they meant something like freed from the cycle? I think so. You can equip or change occult, so like spells, from the equipment screen. Alright. You can perform occult incantations by consuming occult devotions. Angel says, I mean, that's not thrown together 3D modeling and animation. It has its charms. Yeah, no, it was fine. As a first boss, it was perfectly solid. I liked that more than I was expecting to. Good stuff. We can also consume one more of these. Let's level up our occult just a little bit more. Or, maybe make our dash a bit better? Yeah, let's play around with the occult before we determine whether or not we want to use it. Consistently. Contract to the Past. An occult that belonged to a demoted rider. Shoots rocks containing dark energy forward with the A button. Okay. So let's see. Alright, it's like a really basic projectile. That's solid. Could be doing much, much worse. Yeah, so far at the end of our first area, I am beyond pleasantly surprised. I'm quite impressed, really. There's that wolf again. Memory of a loyal subject. I remember a story. Are we getting the boss's backstory now? Shoot. There once was a cavalry commander who was favored by the royal family. He was a massive man who led the efforts to found a nation by wielding an iron mace. While simple and honest, he had trouble expressing himself. The commander fell out of the king's favor as the result of machinations by a cunning vassal. Soon thereafter, he was exiled to the frontiers. That is actually really nice. You get some backstory, some concrete backstory regarding your bosses after you conquer them. Good stuff. I like it. I appreciate it. Novice Sorcery Book. What is this? It's not equipment. A material used to enhance our spells. Okay. Okay. Wow. 3000th duel. Way to go. So I guess now we're heading down to Bluestone Cave. Oh. Is there any point to these? No? Let's just ride the giant weight on down. It's kind of charmingly designed, too. Apparently, this area isn't too large. Alright, some kind of little imp. Or it was. Not gonna lie, this is kind of cute. Skeletons are much more durable than everything else we've fought so far, though. So, despite carrying a sword, do they not have, like, a melee attack? It's kind of interesting. We'll have to keep an eye out for a passage to the northeast. Oh, and chests we find, but can't access or marked on our map automatically. That's good! Yeah, we found a rock-solid indie. I'm so happy. Speaking of chests... Strength potions, nice. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. What does this allow us to do? Like, temporary boost to... Oh, it instantly restores a small amount of health. Okay, okay. The little evil eyes aren't much trouble, but I imagine if the platforming gets more complex, they certainly can be. Like so. Like the Medusa heads in the old Resident Evil, listen to me. The old Castlevania games. Oh, especially the first one. God, those were the worst. Oh, hello, little slime. Ooh. They could take the blade quite well. Do these things just spawn infinitely here? May do. And the answer is yes. Like that's gonna stop me. Oh, and they stop dropping karma after a while. What is this? Our next critical skill? Charged Blow. You can charge your energy and execute an attack that's more powerful than regular. There are different types of charged blows for different types of weapons. Right, so we got, a charge attack. That is incredibly charming. Well, before we level up, let's go ahead and purchase some skills. Increases maximum occult devotion level. Reduces charge duration. Hey. Successful charge blow hit increases the chance of lowering the enemy's defense. Oh, nice. Let's go with the more utility-oriented upgrades for now, though. Reduces charge duration, applies to blade-type weapons. That sounds good. Reduces damage taken from colliding with an enemy. Yes, please. Oh, and fragments of memory. I guess... Okay. These are just all of the little tutorials and lore drops that we find. Do we have any karma? Yes, we do. Oh, we're like just a handful short of another level. I tell you what, let's keep dumping points. I honestly feel like we ought to keep dumping points into strength, just become stronger and stronger with our melee attacks. And because that's what we're going to be depending on, almost universally. Oh, this is someone we talked to? Oh, the statue is reacting. Something like this hasn't happened in a long time. Me? Names aren't important in this place. Let's say I'm a pioneer. You can call me that. Ah, you lost your memory. I've seen others like you before. Don't bother trying to get your memory back. I'm saying you shouldn't torture yourself. There are problems only time can solve. This is a cave filled with blue stones. I came here to get supplies I needed for alchemy. I live in a tower of unknown age. Items travelers like yourself need. Drop by if you're ever in the neighborhood. I might have just the thing you need. Okay. So these little hubs might contain NPCs we can interact with. I imagine if we had let that wolf get off an attack, it would have been very painful. Oh! And I'm proven right. Come on. Oh, they're pretty tanky too, ain't they? A considerable recovery on the skeleton's attack, though. That's nice. And they can indeed use their swords, it would appear. So I assume these imps have... Yeah, they're like little goblins that throw explosive potions. Ha! Behind you, sucker. Okay, since we can teleport straight through enemies without taking damage, it's probably advisable, I would say, for us to upgrade our stamina as well so that we can dash and therefore get iframes way more frequently. Alright, so it's the same as a basic skeleton, just probably more powerful. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we've explored about a third of the area. Standard biome so far, but pulled off well enough, I think. Oh, these poor gnomes, or goblins, they've just got no idea what's going on. Oh, we've got a red-eyed slime. I think it had a projectile, and that was the principal difference. Back, there we go. Okay, so super skeletons are kind of tough. The Breakthrough Contract, a new spell? Let's have a look-see. Occult exuding sharp energy. Shoots dark blessings that penetrates through the enemy in the front. Okay, let's see what this does, what the difference is. Lower range. Probably more damage, though? Yeah, way more damage. Alright. So, a shorter range projectile that can still chip at enemies from a healthy distance. I am perfectly alright trying this out. It looks like we're limited in the number of casts we have per, not exactly per life, but per checkpoint, by that little, oh shit! I didn't even realize those were environmental obstacles. The little lightning bolt representing energy or stamina or what have you in the upper left-hand corner. Energy, I should say. And let's try to teleport our way out of this. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Hello? The Dead Whisper. Ugh, I got the color of the mushroom right, but I was careless. Oh, is there going to be some kind of crazy giant mushroom boss? Oh, that would be amazing. Are there hidden walls and the like in this game as well? I can't really tell. It just says mana. Yeah, it's like just a catch-all mana-esque thing. The stone door of blue light is shut tight. Well. Okay. Wait. Green, blue, red. The pattern in the background. And we got an achievement. And a way forward. Will the door be opened now, though? No, we'll need to do something else for this. I wonder if the runes etched into the door have any significance here. Well, big shroom isn't there. Hold on. No, it doesn't look like these exact runes are represented out here. So we might be good for now. Oof. Welcome back to platforming hell. Love to be back. Here, try one of my projectiles, or not. It just sails right over their little heads. That is one durable goblin. Is this just going to take us over to the other side? Yeah. So we probably want to go to the right first. Boss? Hopefully not. Nope, just pumpkins. Now, pumpkins we can handle. Maybe not shotgun pumpkins. Ah, we're gonna have to figure out how to open those doors somewhere in this cave, right? I assume by defeating a crystal golem boss or something like that. I assume we're going to hit a hub world. Probably that tower that the Pioneer talked about earlier. Before too long. And move. And move. Nice. What's in the box? Golden ring. Okay, we will go ahead and equip it no matter what it is. Wearing it increases your defense slightly. Yeah, sure, why not? Better than nothing, quite literally. And down here? Ah, we've got another scripture, so we can now carry 2. You know what that means, probably. Boss fight ahead. How many skill stones do we have? Just the one. Oh, we can upgrade our slide to deal damage, though. I kind of like that. Increases invincibility duration after being attacked by an enemy. All of these upgrades actually sound pretty great. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and start working our way down this path. Alright, big boss, what we got? Mushroom, golem, the pumpkin. Oh, I think we destroyed its thrown skull in midair. Are we going to end up, yeah, directly beneath that, sealed, like, little wooden tunnel from earlier? Oh. So they don't change their orientation, the pumpkins, that is, to face us. Interesting. Oof. Big oof. Yeah, our character model kind of reminds me of a cross between War from Darksiders and Aquarian. The Quarian's just because of, like, the glowing purple eyes in, like, an otherwise featureless face. And the fact that before I realized that was just, like, a void or a shadow that they gave them for a face, I assumed... Ooh, that's what you can do. I assumed that they were wearing some kind of helm. Okay, so they do have a different projectile attack. That's worth noting, I guess. Ew. The game is more platforming-centric than I would have expected, or maybe this particular zone just is, seeing that the first one wasn't really. Golden belt. Okay, what is that? Fancy belt with a warm texture. Wearing it makes it easier to discover accessories, huh? Okay, that might be better than the very slight boost to defense. Like, just finding other cool gear all about. But there's another path we can access higher up. Let's shoot for that first. Oh, but we can't yet. We'll need, like, another navigational ability, again, like a double jump or something to reach there, I believe. And over here we have the shortcut, I would assume? No, that'd be a boss. This would be the shortcut. So let's hold off on the boss for a second, and let's go explore to the lower left. Let's also make sure to remember to level up when we come back through here, because we've got plenty of karma and don't want to waste it. I assume we lose it when we die, as per the custom. Our projectile does deal a good amount of damage, though, about as much as 3 swings of our sword, which is reasonably solid for a ranged option. Oh yeah, there's just a treasure box in here. A treasure box with Ancient Ring and Strength and Mana Potion. A gold-plated ring. The ring appears to be old and snapped in the middle, and has its gold plating peeled off in some places. Wearing it increases your critical hit rate slightly. If we've got a weapon like, I assume, a spear that would deal, really Boku, crit damage, then something like that might be useful, but as it stands, no. Just higher base attack, even if it's slightly higher, would be preferable, I think. Okay, let's just ride this on over once again. Whoa! Yeah, okay, the jumping as it is right now, without any kind of double jumps or, like, really smooth air dashes or any of that, does feel just a little stiff for my taste, but that's not a massive complaint. Well, as long as we don't end up having to platform frequently for very high stakes, like over insta-death pits or the like later in the game. Which I don't anticipate we'll do. This seems like a zone kind of intended to teach you platforming in 3000th Duel, much as the first zone taught you about combat. At least I hope. Alright, let's go back to the statues. To save up, top up our resources, and level up a little bit. Okay, we've got 5. That's really cool. Let's take 2 in strength, 2 in activity, and 1 in vitality. We'll boost our occults later when we can get our hands on some really good ones. Oh, we also got a bunch of steel breaker stones. Definitely gonna use those. I think we'll just unlock everything in this little chain. Increases invincibility duration after being attacked by an enemy. Yes, please. And we don't have any karma fragments or anything like that, right? No, we do not. And I assume we also can't use our ore to upgrade a weapon. No, we're going to need an NPC to do that. Alright, let's see what we are up against this time. First boss was pretty solid. I'm hoping this one can follow through. Gee, I wonder what it could be. I do like the splash screens for bosses. Cursed Shelob? Not related to Shelob from Lord of the Rings in the least. No, sir. Okay. So far, this doesn't seem too bad. Famous last words. Ooh. Ooh. So her melee attacks are easy enough to dodge. It's that leap and then the bullet hell we've really got to look out for. Whoa! We died? Oh. She dealt, crazy. You incinerated? What? Well, shit, I guess we did. She dealt really insane, contact damage to us twice while we were technically under her body. So I think the contact or collision detection isn't fantastic for, like, larger enemies, but that's the only other major complaint I have so far. Felt just a little cheap, but fine enough. Give me back my karma, Shelob. Oof. Okay, there we go. Let's try dashing away from her instead of through her. That seems a little more responsible. Oh, just too short. By a hair, by a hair. There you go. Ooh! The tracking on that, man. Okay. Oh, okay, she's firing in different patterns now. Yep. Not super crazy about the tracking on that, but overall this is a pretty solid fight, I'd say. Just keep your distance from her when she's up here doing her thing, and looks like we'll be good to go. Okay, so it looks like she's using the leap almost exclusively here in Phase 2. There we go! Farewell, Shelob. Thou halt been redeemed from the wheel. Hath been redeemed from the wheel. Excuse me. Okay, we got all of one level for that. That's fine. Wow, dashing came in super handy, so I think we're gonna keep building our strength to 10, then bump activity to 5, then start working on vitality. I like our spells, I just don't like them that much yet. I hope we can unlock an air dash or something as well. What's in the box? The bluestone key! There we go! Now, where are our 2 bluestone doors? Ah, they're helpfully marked on our map. How handy! I assume one of them has, like, a memory of Shelob for us. Oh, hello again, Fenrir. Or whatever you're intended to be. Swole wolf with tribal tattoos. Up and to the right for the one that's blocking a treasure. And then just down and to the right. Okay. So one more circuit through the cave, we should be able to collect all of these. And so far we've explored, wow, just around 7% of the world. So this is a pretty big game with a lot of screens and apparently quite a lot of individual zones. We have too much strength now. None of the creatures of the cave pose us a serious threat. And I love it. I've got to remember to use our critical blow more often, you know? It's like having some top quality andouille sausage in the fridge and just never doing anything with it. Shameful, really. I'm taking contact damage, but that's fine. We're fine. Green perfume. Is that a consumable of some sort? Ah, drinking it increases poison resistance. And the blue stone key. A key can unlock the door. Alrighty. I do appreciate that all enemies seem to have pretty healthy recovery times on their attacks, just as we do. That's pretty solid. And makes the game, despite its somewhat stilted animations, feel rather fair, thus far at least. As much as I like the prospect of getting a spear, this sword has been serving us rather well. I'm curious as to when we'll get new weapons, though. I doubt we can just acquire them randomly from enemies. We might have... There might be one in one of those boxes sealed off by the blue doors, who knows? And I'll also have to check our bestiary, because I don't think we obtained a memory from... Damn it. Forgot about those again. Silly me. We didn't obtain any kind of memory from Shelob, which I would argue is still probably the best thing we've seen in this game so far. Okay, so in at least one regard, this game is like Immortal Unchained. It's just barely skirting that copyright infringement. What do we have here? Massacre Broadsword and a red perfume. So bleed resistance, I assume? Flame energy, okay. Well, let's go ahead and throw it into our second slot. A big and heavy broadsword. The massive blade is perfect for cutting down multiple enemies at once. Alright, so we can equip 2 occults as well. We got the poison contract. An occult that belonged to Cursed Shelob. Shoots poison in 5 directions. Okay, that sounds kind of handy. So we could change our occult there. Let's see the moveset for this. Woo, buddy. Hold on. Well, it doesn't seem a whole lot slower. As much as I'm not one for big weapons, this comically large broadsword might be worth playing around with for a little while. And now let's get our next crucial skill and get the hell out of here. Oh, okay. That is admittedly very impressive. A really solid damage output, that, but again, that second hit is very slow coming. What's this? Air dash! Perfect! Something we've been needing. Excellent, excellent. Karma fragment and a blue perfume. Ice magic, I assume? Memory of a queen. I remember a story. There once was a benevolent and respected queen. The queen dedicated herself to looking after her subjects, and even on that fateful day was out fulfilling her responsibilities as a queen. It was a tragic day. The queen was bitten by a wolf spider with red eyes and developed a lingering illness. No medicine or hybrid spell, no matter how potent it was, could ease the queen's suffering. So she got bitten by Spider-Man's radioactive arachnid and became Cursed Shelob. Okay, I kinda love that backstory, not gonna lie. Oh, little knight, hello. Who is it? Can we, okay. So we've got the Canal of Ruins or the dungeon. Not entirely sure which zone we want to tackle first. Maybe we should see what the dungeon has for us, go up and then go right? Ooh, 2 more levels, nice. 1 more in strength, 1 more in activity, perfect. Couple more seal breaker stones. What do we have in this new set of skills? Increases Violet Scripture recovery amount, that's really good. Or increases defense, Increases the damage of mortal blow with blades, we're gonna take that. And work our way on over to that which will increase the amount our heals heal us. And I think we'll go back to the regular sword for the time being. Welcome to the dungeon. Which appears to be friggin' massive. A spear, finally! Just slightly weaker than what we've got. A wooden lance with a short curved blade. It's light and easy to handle, but otherwise ordinary. Short? Excuse me? This spear is like twice the size of our body? Alright, well, we'll take it though and play around with it. Alright, welcome to the dungeon. Whoa. That's a big boy. With a big shield. There we go, we've got to dash through him. Ah, not super durable though, is he? Not without that shield, anyway. I like the soundtrack. It's pretty standard, like, fantasy RPG stuff, but good. I grew up on soundtracks like this. Yeah, there we go. Just charge him with the spear. I imagine that's like a charging thrust, right? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Poke, poke, poke. These are poison slimes, no doubt. Don't want to mess with those. Oh yeah, the soundtrack's actually really quite nice. Alright, we've got some more properly outfitted goblins here. I'm interested to see what kind of content or what type of zones were added by the DLC, and if we'll be able to tell when we reach that said content. Ooh, damn it. Threw me off my rhythm. Oh god, look at that mage. That's an interesting looking character design. There we go. Got him. Ooh, Eastern Lance. A better spear? Yes, a much better spear. A lance that was once used by a military official from the East. It's light enough to be wielded... Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. This looks like a proper spear now. And it is, I want to say, well, it's got much greater reach. And it's also slightly faster than our standard sword. Mages are nasty, but they go down really quickly once we can actually wail on them. Problem is they're free flyers. Let's go ahead and use a scripture to heal up. Oh, this looks like a pretty big area. Oh, and we've got conveyor belts. Joy. I do like that with the blade we can attack upwards through platforms to hit enemies standing above them. And it would appear, I would be correct in assuming this game had an emphasis on platforming above all else. Interesting. I mean, lots of Metroidvanias do. This game is not unique in that regard. I assume they're going to try dropping bombs or the like on us. Fortunately, we don't have to find out. Oh. Ow, God. Okay, these bombers, really, really nasty pieces of work as it happens. Ah, so close, no! Oh, there's a lift, I see, I see. At least the slimes on their own can't do much to us. Accessory or something? Oh, Karma Fragment and some perfume. Alright. Oops. I don't even want to know what those things do right now. I wanted to see if we could fill that little quadrant of our map in, but that's probably not going to happen right now. Let's hope we find a statue before long. Speak of the devil. 2 more. Yeah, let's get just a little bit more health. There we go. And Seal Breaker Stones, of course, of course. Increase the scripture recovery amount. Yeah. Go ahead and save. There we are. Oh, another one of these guys. Joy. We'll need to find a way to open this up later, I presume? Well, let's proceed onward then. That's probably a room near the boss gate then, I would assume, and we'll like be able to raise the little obstacle out of the way. Shoot, did I just swat that thing's projectile out of the air? Oh, that's nice. Eastern Lance is really coming through for us. Nice, nice. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but so far, I'm having a much better time with this game than I was expecting to. And if you were to ask me for my opinion right now, I would say, since it's rather affordably priced, as far as I could recall, I would go so far as to recommend this. This is a fun time from an up-and-coming developer, at least I believe an up-and-coming developer, who shows some serious promise. I mean, it's lacking polish the same way a lot of indie titles are, but like what we have here, the substance is really quite good. I don't have any major complaints aside from the platforming feeling just a wee bit on the stiff side. Nowhere near as bad as that of many Souls-likes, however. It's a rock-solid Metroidvania that I'm honestly quite happy that I decided to play for you guys. Oof. 1, 2, 1, 2. I assume that's going to disarm all the spike traps, and I would appear to have assumed correctly. What? Did we get hit by a dagger thrown by an enemy that... Yeah. Yeah, we did. They managed to hit us with daggers flying towards themselves after we killed them. Interesting. I wonder if the little droplets that these slimes eventually split into actually pose any threat, like if they're a contact hazard or not. They seem to fall right off the screen or down to the floor, so I'm not sure. These guys, though, we know are a problem. Oh, that was a conveyor belt. I see. I wonder if each of these elemental variants of enemies in the bestiary counts as a distinct creature, or just a subtype of a creature that we've already encountered. In fact, let's see. In our archives, under monsters, it is nice they give you a little model viewer. You can rotate and play around with each of these. That's pretty cool. And yes, they do appear to be distinct enemies. Alright. Okay, the mages are way less threatening now that I know that we can just, like, bat their projectiles out of the air. That's super handy, and I hope that applies to some bosses as well. Alright, we've explored nearly half of the dungeon. Wait, this is the large room. No, this is not where we can open the dungeon. Oh, no. Oh, no, what are you? Can we damage you at all, or...? I'm going to assume no, since we didn't get a splash screen or a health bar or anything. Go away, little bat. Solar ring, huh? That's interesting. Page, page, page. Alright, yeah, I guess we have to run from that. Maybe that's the area boss or something? Interesting. Hello, giant ghoul. Goodbye, giant ghoul. Got to remember to use my mortal blow more often. A Reaper? An adorable little Reaper at that. Oh, look at him. Ooh, gave us 100 karma, though. I like that. There we go. Ah, the Contract of Tearing. So we get... I assume you have a chance of acquiring magic abilities from the enemies who use them. Very nice. Sir? Sir, you gonna... Sir. I guess this enemy just exists... Oh, he's got a little top hat, too. That's so cute. He exists to deal contact damage. Golden belt. The same belt as we already have? Yeah. Solar ring. Wearing it increases your attack slightly. More than the ring we've already got, though. A ring that symbolizes the sun. It's a beautiful ring that has a red unknown gem in the middle. Okay. Okay. Here's the room we can access our save point from. The dead whisper. Brrr. Bang. Hehe. Sob. Is... I assume another hint as to how to unlock the passage there? Yep. What's up here? Acid necklace and strength fragment. Let's see. Strength fragment. Breaking it releases your energy and decreases defense by a small amount. Okay. Darkness resistance with the violet perfume. So we've got most of the elements from Dark Souls here, I want to say. With the addition of ice as a distinct element, which is pretty cool. Let's... Well, first let's see what our new contract is. Contract of Tearing. Lets out a shrieking cry, shoots a dark blessing in 3 forward directions. Worth trying, it seems pretty powerful. Didn't pick up any other weapons I missed, did we? No. Oh, the necklace, right. We were going to look at the necklace. My bad, sorry. A necklace with a green stone. It's not very refreshing to look at, but that might be because of your emotional state. You just don't appreciate Acid Necklace enough, man. Wearing it increases poison resistance and occult attack. If we run into, like, a Blight Town analog, that might be the way to go. I like that it's not just an additional elemental resistance, though. Do you think we have to push the crate down here? I mean, I doubt that's it, but... Or maybe we need the bomber to, like, blow it open? Yeah. Yep, that's it. Wait, can we, like, knock these around, or... No. Come on now. Right here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what we need to do. We need to position the crate so that one of his thrown bombs will rebound off of it. Yep, yep. Like so. Maybe? There we go! Hey! Presto. A simple puzzle, but a halfway decent one all the same. We've got a checkpoint. I'm not about to risk dying right now. Now let's use all of this crazy karma we've accumulated, including these 2 little fragments. For a grand total of 50? Or 100, sorry. 50 apiece. Didn't the first couple give us 100, though? Okay, we get 4 more. I'm gonna say 2 in strength. 2 in strength, 2 in activity. And of course we get a butt ton of seal breakers. Awesome. Now I think we want to get to where our dash can damage others. No, increases defense. That's pretty good. Maximum occult devotion. Yeah. Give me additional defense, please. I need it. And actually, folks, give me 1 minute. I'm going to take my 24-hour insulin for the day, and then be right back with you. So just 1 moment, and we'll keep playing this really interesting game for about another hour. I'm really enjoying our time with this one so far. I couldn't be happier, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. Alright, and we are back. Thank you so much for your patience. Planning on delving just a little bit deeper in tonight. Hope we can clear this area and maybe 1 or 2 more. I do appreciate that the zones themselves aren't too large, and we can actually make progress through them pretty quickly. But if we just unlocked a shortcut back to the save point, you know what that usually means, right? Our boss might not be far off. I think it's going to be that large apparition in Hellenic armor we saw earlier. Okay, their close range attack, throwing the 2 bombs out directly overhead, is actually pretty nasty. Not because the bombs have a good chance of hitting you, they don't, but because your weapon has a very, very good chance of inadvertently setting them off. Oh yeah, the camera does zoom in or out depending on the relative scale of specific rooms. That's kind of interesting. 2 hits mid-air core skill, alright. Oh yeah, so we get like a little 2-hit combo in mid-air. That's super handy, actually. I do also appreciate that our abilities seem to be increasing very steadily. Oh, boss time already? Let's explore the upper levels of the dungeon first. Up we go. I've not even found a new scripture or anything. Ah, there we go, it's up there. You know I'm not about to fight a boss without my healing item, Castle Heart. Okay, looks like we can open up a shortcut later on. Oh, but I want to get that... Wait, is that a second boss door up ahead? Or do we access this area from the boss room? Hold on. Looks like it might be the latter. Okay. Okay, you know what? Checkpoint is just right downstairs. Let's try this. Oh, but before we do, why don't we swap out the golden belt that makes it easier to discover accessories with our... our Ring of the Past that makes us just a little stronger. Because, you know, we always want more power. It is going to be that... No? This is an enemy from the promotional materials. Executed Knight. Well, they didn't do a very thorough job, now did they? Oh, God. Look out for bricks, I suppose. Oh, shit! That was a lot of damage. We indeed incinerated. I assume this is probably what, say, a blade and the mid-air combo are intended for. Well, tell you what, let's see how much damage we deal to him. And if we're just, like, barely scratching him, that will be my sign that we're probably not meant to come here, or fight him at the very least, until later. Angel says he's a skeleton. You can't do a much better job than that. Some people just don't want to die. Yeah, but they execute him and then they put him to work immediately? That's just... That is unnecessary. That is cruel and unusual punishment. Well, between him and the demoted rider, which is still just one of the best boss names of all time, this kingdom wasn't very kind to its knights, or its leadership, it seems. Let's try that again. Oh, Jesus Christ. The dodge on that. Oh, maybe we just gotta jump that? Whoa. Yeah, there we go. Sure would be great if we could actually damage its hands somehow. Oh, come on now. Oh! Just swatted us out of the air. Yeah, I feel like we're supposed to do this. It's just really tricky. Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's clearly what we're supposed to do. I wonder if there's a way to stun it. Well, it went from never using an attack we could punish to only using an attack we can punish. I'm not complaining. Okay, okay. So I'm convinced the way to dodge that is jump and dash. Jumping or dashing doesn't work. We gotta jump and dash. But we did deal solid damage, so I think we are supposed to be here. We are supposed to face this enemy either now or next in order. Maybe we were supposed to go to that Ruined Canal first, but I feel like we're progressing in a proper order, if not the intended order. I really want that Violet Scripture now, though, after seeing the kind of damage this guy does. There we go. There we are. Okay, okay. And our little shotgun spells of some use. Our Mortal Blow is of extremely, great use. Wow, Jesus Christ, look at that. His design's simple, but I do like it. Something about this art style, again, I mentioned it earlier, is just strangely charming to me. Oh, now there's the attack we can punish. And I love how you can hear, like, the boss music very clearly looping in the background. Like, there's this really hard cut to the loop. Oh, this game is... it's charming. None of its flaws make it a poor gameplay experience, and I really dig that. Oh no. Phase 2? Oh, he's got no lower body. Okay, he's much faster. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Ah! Okay, so the hands can hit us on the descent. It's not good. Come on, one or two more mortal blows and we'll have him. Oh! Shit, just the reach on that one is crazy, man. Nice. Come on. There we go! The falsely accused one. Sick! Angel says if they're gonna give you the specific damage numbers, then they should give you specific enemy HP values. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Hold on. Let me see. Is that, in fact, an option? Game. No. No, I don't think so. You're right, though. They should. Either here or in the bestiary or somewhere. Good eye, good eye. Let's take... we are getting to the point where I think more health is going to be a premium. Let's rush activity up to 10 really quickly, and then do the same with vitality. Sealbreaker stones, great, thank you. What are our ultimate upgrades here? More defense, always good. Get super armor while sliding, nice. Violet scripture use quickens. Very good. And further reduce impact damage. I'm going to go for those two, because they both sound amazing. We're gaining more occult devotion, which tells me we ought to bother putting some points into occult before too long. Oh? Wolf again? Yeah, wolf again. Oh no, it's that thing! I knew we were forgetting something. Oh, but the wolf's bringing it down, so it doesn't matter? Are we going to get any lore on this creature? This, like, giant sentry, or no? Alrighty. That sounds good to me. A creature that is neither human nor monster. A beast with sharp teeth. Those teeth will drill into your neck. And gouge out your flesh. Do not be bewildered by a thing of a different kind. Remember, my child, I assume we're going to meet this character speaking to us or narrating at some point. Memory of Knights. There once was a talented knight who was favored by the royal family and served as leader of the knights. Even after the king suddenly became violent, the knight remained loyal and faithfully carried out the king's orders. The knight, however, could no longer continue to accept the king's orders when the king attempted to massacre civilians in pursuit of unknown power. The knight was branded as a traitor and executed. His followers were also executed by being burned at the stake. The knight's body was never laid in state. Even in death, the knight remains in shackles in the dungeon and continues to be punished. Oh, well, he put up a hell of a fight, that's for sure. Our dash does refill very quickly now, I like that. And let's remember to re-equip our golden belt. Come on now. Come on. You know you want to. Ooh. Ooh, damn! Oh, that's rough, actually. That's really rough damage. Yikes. Want to get rid of the Reapers, then, just as quickly as we can. Was this going to allow us to access the treasure box over here? Maybe so. Plenty of treasures as a reward for making it through the dungeon. Sealbreaker Stone and some more. Karma Crystal and Herb Bead. So I guess just a more potent hard karma, right? And an Herb Bead. Breaking it releases energy and instantly clears negative status effects brought by poison. Very cool. And this is going to take us to the Forest of Civilization. Okay. You know what? Maybe we're supposed to head to the Forest of Civilization first. But I'm actually really interested in exploring that ruin, or the canal underneath the dungeon. So why don't we stroll back on over there really quickly, and if nothing else, this will give us, an attempt to wring a little bit more karma out of the enemies here. And if you notice, something pretty cool. The karma icon in the lower right-hand corner slowly begins to, like, colorize. It slowly begins to fill in as we collect karma. And I believe when that symbol is full, it, signifies us being able to afford a new level. So you're able to tell at a glance whether or not you can afford the next level without having to memorize the necessary values. That is legitimately very cool. Oof. Oh, these folks and their damn throwing arcs. Darkness Necklace. Okay, boosts dark defense, I assume? And probably occult power or something? Yeah, exactly. It's pretty solid. Now from here we want to go right and... Or, listen to me, right. We want to go left and down. This is what happens when you try to stream late at night, folks. You're just gone. Alright, green slimes do not stand a chance. Angel says Zelda 2 style. Right, right. Something else this game reminds me of, now that you mention it. Right down to, like, the very slightly stiff controls. And, you know, hard as Zelda 2 was, and as fantastic as the following entries were, I always kinda liked it. Not more than most of the other Zeldas, I confess, but I thought it was a perfectly solid game. Alright, these adorable little bats are nothing to us. Behold the power of our occult spell, which is somehow much stronger than those of an accomplished, like, lifelong mage. Alright, fine. I'm curious as to how those guys were able to deal damage to us after we killed them before, the little goblins. Maybe they can throw their daggers and have them return a la boomerangs? Not sure. We're probably not going to see either, because now our spear can kill them in 3 quick little jabs. Super fortunate that we got this spear as a random drop, too. No fall damage. I love that. For a game like this, anyway. Let's go ahead and save. And hold on, can we level up? I think so. Yes, we can. Let's get our activity up to 10, then. Alright, and we've got more seal breakers as well. Now we can afford charge time reduction. And yeah, we'll go ahead and grab both of those. The Canal of Ruins. Here we go. Oh! Lying in wait, were you? Well, the little imps aren't going to pose any threat to us now. Well, except maybe when they come by the dozen. Okay, they might just be infinitely spawning. In fact, pretty certain they are. Interesting. So this just seems to be another cave biome? Ah, with the good old time-tested falling stalactites. And down. Okay, so it seems like a lot of the same enemies are here, meaning this zone isn't intended for much higher level characters. If anything, maybe slightly lower level characters. And there's just going to be some bonus loot here. Another golden belt! Well, it seems like the only accessory they've really been helping us find is more golden belts. Also, just based off of the completion percentage on the map, it seems like this zone is pretty short. So yeah, maybe a side area. I like that. Love me some side content. Poor skeletons, they try so hard. Oh, stop that one an inch away from our face. That would have been unpleasant otherwise. Ah, we got the old axe. And the heaviness achievement? What exactly is that? Oh, just obtain the old axe. I assume it's a heavy weapon, right? Yeah, a broadsword. Technically, quote-unquote, broadsword. An ordinary axe with a wooden handle and blunt head. There's nothing unique about this axe, but it should still come in handy. Slightly weaker than our Massacre broadsword, actually. So I think we'll just stick with what we've got. Thanks. Oof. I was hoping he'd go for the projectile. Okay, so it looks like there's several different passages to the right. Let's just explore them bottom to top. Unless they, like, all lead to this cave, which they may do. Oh, no. Disappearing and reappearing platforms. Oh, this is bringing back some unpleasant memories of Mega Man as a child. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn it. That one was on me. That one was on me. Oh, but there is a treasure down here. The captain's sword and an occult candle. Okay, so see, I meant to fall down there. Totally intentional. Thank you. Oh, this is better than what we have. Much better. A sword that belonged to a captain who's died on the canal after spending a long time adrift. The sword is old, but has an elegant finish and seems to be still sharp enough to inflict fatal injuries. Oh, yeah, it's like a saber or a killage. I dig it. Might use this instead of our spear for the time being because it's stronger and just a little more versatile with that vertical range its combos bring. Yeah, this has to be a side area. So far we're killing almost everything in one hit. Or 1 to 3 hits, really. Ah, hello again, little imps. Okay, they're teaming them up with some more redoubtable enemies. That's nice. Yet another golden belt. Man, I hope there's a place we could sell all of these accessories. Maybe if we run into the pilgrim again. Let's always explore the side paths first. Oh, there we go. There's an essential skill. Or a critical skill, what have you. There we go. Nice and easy. Whoops. Jumped too soon. Over we go. Hey, it's a red skelly. Perfect. No more durable. Oh, yikes. Another breakthrough contract from the skeleton, I believe. Oh, these yellowish imps have their own unique melee attack that's even less effectual. Nice. Oh, boss fight already? There's so much we've yet to explore, though. Let's poke about just a bit more. Maybe we'll be able to find a statue here, at least. There we go. We can pick up 1 level. Let's just keep on bumping that strength. We will be the ultimate glass can- Hello. Ah, are you human or a monster? Flick. I'm a hybrid from the Forest of Civilization. I've been ordered by the Grand Sorcerer to travel and acquire knowledge from each region. All things have an attribute. One attribute is ice. Right. In order to unfreeze yourself, you have to hit the keys rapidly. Was this originally developed for PC? Okay, thanks for the game advice, little, Toad Man. Oh, look at this, I want to say stone visage carved into the background, but that might be a living thing. Nope. Nope, that's just decoration, I hope. Oof. That one was entirely on me. A lot to explore here. A lot of different paths to take. Ah, we'll need the purple rune key to unlock this. Or violet. I see, I see. Whoa! A portal! Ah, finally, this allows us to teleport. Well, let's head on over to the forest really quickly so we can unlock that portal. I think there was a switch we had to flick, right? Yep. Handy. Very handy. And now on over to the canal. And I don't have to worry about, like, teleporting or using save points or any of that because enemies respawn after you leave a screen. I guess it's nice to know that no action the player takes will make it likelier for enemies to respawn or anything like that, or induce them to. Okay, and this brings us back around to the first room. Right. So, outside of what's beyond the violet door, I think we might have seen everything we can do here? Or seen everything we can here? All that awaits us is the boss, maybe? The boss or the treasure box, if there is one. Like, over here. I don't think so, no, because we already navigated all of this. Never mind. Yeah, I'm blown away by this game so far. Like, for an indie project, man, especially one of this scale, it's really quite pleasant. Really solid way to kill an evening, I think. Something I could definitely see myself, like, just hanging out with a friend and passing the controller around for a couple hours with. Fighting Spirit Fragment and Mermaid's Necklace. Mermaid Necklace probably boosts our ice resistance, right? Increases attack by a small amount over a fixed period of time. Occult Candle. Restores our occult devotion charges. Nice. And our new accessory. Yep. Ice Gem. Or Ice Resistance Gem. Solid. Oof. At least these slimes don't deal any serious damage. We'll have to get our hands on some more scripture charges, though. I like having our heals around. And I keep attacking that guy because I think he's an enemy. Whoops. Let's go ahead and use our Karma Crystal. 500. Now you're talking. That will allow us to get... let's start building Vitality now. Probably going to need it. And we got another Seal Breaker Stone. Gives us super armor during mortal blows. That's handy. Really want to reduce our impact further, though, so let's work our way towards that. We are also earning skills left, right, and center, which I really appreciate. There's a clear, constant sense of progression with one's character in the way they're built, and I really dig that. Okay, what do we have this time? Oh! An elemental! Petrified Canal Gatekeeper. Okay. Oh, so it is a mage. It's using predominantly ranged attacks. Whoops. Ice attacks, for the record. It does have melee capabilities, though. I want to avoid that radial little turret attack it's been breaking out. Oh, damn it. So how's this going to work? Is he just going to attack more frequently? Yes, it would appear so. Radial again? That's fine. Okay, we cannot block that. Or swat it out of the sky, my bad. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. This is a good run, no matter what. Staying up in his face is good because it forces him to use that fairly weak short-range melee attack. Nice! Nice, easy. Oh, and we got a better lance as well, what I assume to be a better lance. Let's have a look-see. Okay, yeah, so less critical chance, but more attack. A lance with a blue crystal tip. A gatekeeper who long defended the canal at the command of the king made this lance using a bluestone crystal. Its tip radiates ice energy. So it's our first elemental damage weapon. And notice that the shaft is exactly the same as our Eastern lance. But this one's just a little bit flashier. It's got a different blade, which is literally just a gem that's been screwed onto the end. Okay. We'll need one more Seal Breaker Stone in order to get our reduced damage. Oh, hey, here we go. The Lunar Ring and the Seal Breaker Stone with another Violet Scripture. So we'll need to come back with the key to actually, you know, access the... Oh wait, no, there's a second story passage? According to our map, there is. Can we not access it yet, however? Or wait, no, that's up above us, maybe? Curious. Well, the upgrades themselves make this worth it. What was that new ring we got? The Lunar Ring. Increases defense. So, yeah, the distaff counterpart of the Solar Ring. Makes sense, makes sense. We might need to come back here then with, with that ring? Not that ring, listen to me. That key. Later on to explore the rest of the zone. But hold on, there's a little bit more around us I can see. We didn't explore everything down this way. Okay. Yet another breakthrough contract. Very nice, very nice. Gotta get that skill somehow, man. Let's see what's over here then. Did we miss something in this room? Oh, that's right. We missed whatever's down this way, I think. Didn't we? Yes, we did. So what's over here? Just a long scrolling screen and maybe a new zone? We also don't have the backstory for our gatekeeper yet. It's gotta be something important, given that we're running such a long way to get to it, right? Ooh, another scripture. Memory of a gatekeeper, here we go. The waterway may be in ruins right now, but it originally served as a link to the Dwarf Kingdom, a longtime ally of this kingdom. The Mad King, as people call him, blocked the waterway and ordered the gatekeeper to guard it and to punish anyone who tries to enter. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a golem to have the most complex backstory, but there we go. Iron ore, strength potion, it links to the tower basement, so I guess the Pilgrim's Tower's basement? We'll have to come back here later then, that's the only way I can see to access all of those goodies. Let us remember that they're there, though. Oh yeah, the sealed skill that's, like, locked up behind the wall is this one, so we're not supposed to get there, or, yeah, reach the other side of that little rock wall in the center there for some time. Okay, I feel better about moving on, then. Back up through the dungeon into the Forest of Civilization, then, right? I like that we took the time to come here, though, because it was worth it. We did get quite a few goodies, including better weapons, some new skills, another charge of the Violet Scripture, which is huge, and of course a bunch of karma, and a halfway decent boss battle. Bosses so far have not been, like, mind-blowing, but certainly not bad either. I'd say they're designed quite well. Really, really competently. They feel like a fair challenge for the areas they're located in. It reminds me of the Metroidvanias I played growing up, like, right down to the overall feel of the world, and I do dig that. Now, let's see. Yeah, we're at the point now where these random mobs can do nothing to us. Alright, this isn't even worth it. Let's just go down to the left. I'd say we've got time for one more zone tonight. Depending on how big the Forest of Civilization is, it might be massive. Never know. I'm so glad Hollow Knight got me into playing these types of games again, though. As much as I love my Souls-likes, I have really, really missed these. There we go, there we go. There we are. Sorry, I'm not going to have much to say here. We're just winding our way back through the zone, slowly but surely. Getting some good karma, though. Probably enough to give us another level when next we run into one of our statues. Nice. These guys are still pretty tanky, but they're about the only enemies I've found who are... Oh! They gave us the contract of tearing, huh? That's odd. I could have sworn it was the Reapers who used that attack. Another perfume, nice. Let's just hoof it back across the Great Imp Gauntlet once again. The dash feels really good, I have to say, like a little teleport. Now we go back up into the dungeon. And let's grab, one more point of strength. Let's get that up to 15. Seal Breaker Stone, thank you. We can now also further reduce contact damage. And start working our way up to another defense upgrade. We're also getting to the point where our spells will be really cheap, so it might be worth it investing some points in Occult. Just not right now. Let's wait for the adorably tiny little lift to arrive. Again, it just looks a bit like a particularly cartoony weight to me. And now let's climb our way back up through the dungeons. And to the Forest of Civilization, since we've nowhere else to go. Nice. Oh, another lance. Handy. Oh, geez, that attack fires off so quickly, doesn't it? Oh, and how's our new spear doing? Oh, dealing some elemental damage, I see, so that's nice. I like the spears for their reach, but they're also nowhere near as flexible, just as the little amphibian said, compared to either other weapon type. Like, they have a fairly narrow, straightforward attack range, and that is it. They excel, I mean, in, like, just straightforward combat with enemies dead ahead, but that's about it. These suckers can go through platforms, they do exceptionally in midair, pretty fast. There we go. Certainly hasn't taken us long to learn, like, the ideal strategies, at least my ideal strategies for certain enemies in each zone, right? We're learning this quickly, and I do appreciate that. Ooh. No, 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 no. Not spikes. No, 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 no. Here we go, nice and safe. Let's go ahead and save up. Now we want to go up and to the right. I have a feeling we were meant to take on the Gatekeeper ahead of the Executed Knight, just given their relative HP values, but we managed. Even if we sequence broke a little, we managed. I assume Castle Heart's gonna be something of a late-game area, since so much of this lore revolves around the king and his seeming brush with madness. His sudden and wanton cruelty. So the king, or whatever's been influencing him, is probably going to be a late-game boss, I would imagine. Unless we're the king. We don't know. Remember, we're not certain who we are. Or if that matters. I mean, I'm sure it does, since amnesia, our character's amnesia, seems to be a significant plot element. We'll go ahead and save here. Always save when you pass a save point. Why not, right? Even largely unupgraded, our occult abilities do crazy damage. There we go. We're actually really fortunate the first blow of that killed him, otherwise I think we still would have taken some contact damage. Alright, so Forest of Civilization, what do we have? Oh, this is very pretty. Oh my god, the hybrids, right? We're going to be fighting adorable, sentient little animal people? Alright, fine, let's just go chopping our way through what appears to be a lovely 1930s or 40s Disney film. Right down to like the hand-drawn or hand-drawn-esque backgrounds, eh? Oh god, what is that? Damaging is what it is. Poisonous, too. Tendrils aren't bad to deal with, though. It's just the fully grown ambulatory ones. Gotta keep remembering to use our critical blow, because dear god is it good. Oof. God, little headbutting zombie man now, eh? Otherwise, just the same enemy from the start of the game, right? Treasure chest will want to grab there. Oh! The range on that now. Ooh, got a critical. Right when we needed one, too. That's actually quite handy. Don't like the damage we're taking, but we're learning the area and its enemies at the least. Another tentacle. Those go down quickly. Okay, those... Ah, but they don't stay down. This is what's generating all of those little tentacled terrors we've been fighting. Looks like it, but then again, a lot of the creatures have that similar, like, orange and gray coloration here. Maybe they're all related, biologically? Who knows? Crumbling platforms, nasty business. Snake ring, and a sorcery book. Okay, let me see here. Snake ring, snake ring. Just, like, great poison resistance, I'd imagine? Critical rate. No, alright. Oh, another door to the dungeon, eh? Would this unlock some bonus goodies for us? Oh, damn it, no. Teasing us like that. I do hope we find a checkpoint before long. Closed off by sharp bars, the keyhole is visible. Alright. So we'll need a key to unlock that. Oh yeah, and as you can see from the completion percentage for the region, this place is gonna be massive. At least the little blue enemies from the first forest go down in one hit now. Not much of a threat at all then, are they? Oh, but the large, thorned plant does not respawn. So maybe certain especially dangerous enemies will not respawn, or respawn in a more limited capacity, like, more rarely. Alright, having some more powerful occult abilities would actually come in handy here, because those little flies are starting to annoy me. What's up here? Man, they're fast. Fast and got some range, too. Oh, my god. Oh, we're doing badly now. Fortunately, it seems like these guys can only attack straight downwards. So much to explore, eh?
Whoa.
Doggy, calm down. He's not a monster. Please forgive the rudeness. I'm the Grand Sorcerer of the Forest of Civilization. So, like a druid, basically. We are human. Oh, his name is Doggy. Okay, that's precious, I'm not gonna lie. Many humans' friends died after the Human King went insane. Magi. Probably not meant to be magi. Something strange started to happen with the flora of the forest not long after the monarch became a monster. A particularly large and hard vine, not even a knife will cut it. Okay. That mask. I've met someone like you before. He said he was traveling in search of memories. You'll not be able to take that mask off on your own. It said the mask can only be removed by learning the truth through self-mortification. Oh no, it's gonna be like, blasphemous, right? That end is not visible to me. I pray that things go the way you want them to. The Forest of Civilization, which is ruled by the Monarch of the Hybrids. Even though the Monarch has turned into a monster and this place become a den of monsters, for the remaining hybrids and I, it's our mission to rebuild this place. So the king here was driven insane as well. Okay. And they give us some statues, thank God. One more in strength and one more in vitality. Let's do it. Rabby, hello. These guys are absolutely adorable, I can't lie. Okay, so some monsters have standard poison and some have a deadly poison, which I assume is going to be like Toxin in the Souls games, right? Gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Ah, a shortcut. And yes, these nasties were spawning the vines. Oh, tough, aren't they? There's one more we'll have to destroy in order to clear the passage. I assume those larger tentacles are completely indestructible. So, give us just a moment. Oh, hey, it's the ghouls again. How you doing, buddy? Any tougher? Maybe a little bit, actually, yeah. Oh yeah, these are improved variants of enemies we fought earlier on in the game. Greatly improved variants, if that attack power is any indication. Man. Oh, shit. They fire twice in succession, right. And they're debuffing us. All of, both of these creatures did. Nasty. Fortunately, the same old solution still seems to work fine. Oh, hey, it's the little hopping skulls again. They were always adorable. These have to be hardier than the first ones we encountered, though, right? Alright. Let's see, what's over here? Oh! Oh, it's one of these little things again. Of which we swatted several early on in the first forest. You know how we do this. Mm-hmm. Ah, treasure box. Excellent. And inside is... oh, Karma Fragment. Alright. I will gladly take it. As long as we can stun lock the skeletons, they're no real problem. Sorcerer's Necklace. Improves our occult, I want to say. What do you bet? A necklace decorated with animal bones and teeth. It strongly resembles a magical artifact and can break easily. Wearing it increases your flame resistance slightly, but decreases ice resistance slightly. And increases occult. Oh. That's odd. Interesting, though. Is this going to be the back way to the little snapdragon? Well, what do you know? It is. Oh, it's got a projectile too, does it? Let's see how you like mine. There we go. Perfect. And it's guarding some treasure. Herb bead, holy bead, and lion ring. What does the lion ring do? Even more attack. Wearing it increases your attack slightly. You know what? Let's go for it. Absolutely. More attack is always a good thing. I will never turn my nose up at attack power. After all, you'll never have to take or dodge a hit from an enemy that isn't there. I'm pretty sure we can shoot down their bolts as well. Yes, we can. Can those little guys even harm us? I mean, I'm sure they can. Just probably not very much. Good. I don't know if you could see, but the little, like, hopping rabbit things are absolutely furious, too. They've got the most amusing little facial expressions. I wonder if these guys will give us, like, a fireball spell or something very basic. If we cut enough of them down. There we go. On down to the next level. Oh, we dashed straight through one of those bullets. That was smart. Yeah, we're gonna visit the village again, and then proceed on through the passage we just opened up. Which might not be the boss, or a boss, but something else entirely, seeing as there's still half of the forest we haven't even discovered yet, according to the map. This area is gonna be huge. Let's see. More vitality, sure. And now let's use our skill stones to... Become super armor while sliding, increase defense. Let's go ahead and make our healing time, I assume, significantly lower. And let's see what awaits on ahead. Well, not a boss room yet, that's for sure. Oh, right, they collapsed. Totally forgot about that, silly me. Nice, nice, nice. Do the little ones even give us any karma? No, they do not. Oh, it's another one of these things. Joy. One that didn't have a lot of health, relatively speaking, it would appear. Oh, jumped right into that, I did. Ooh! That was nasty. And there's our boss. Okay, so let's see. Well, going this way, position us underneath the village, so yes, we can open up that shortcut. And yeah, healing time is considerably faster. Always appreciate that. We've even got a little arrow pointing us to the village. Well, thank you, folks. we've explored just over a fifth of the game world, meaning that this is indeed a very big game. Alright, you know how this is done. We're going to toss the golden belt temporarily and throw on the solar ring to even further boost our attack. Can't level up yet, so we'll just save. And then we'll go tackle the boss, which I assume is going to be the monarch of the forest, right? And we get to run straight to the boss, always in favor of that. So our enemy this time is what, exactly? Oh, dear. The undead monarch, okay. So it was a human, or humanoid at least, ruler of the forest. Certainly got a lot of health, doesn't he? Lucky us, we've got more damage potential. Oh, God. And our cults are dealing solid damage. Alright, phase 2. And enemies in this game deal way more damage once they go into the red-eyed state. Oh, he's summoning in a familiar or two. Okay, not too bad. I'd say we got this in the bag. Famous last words, though, right? Got him! Alright, definitely more challenging than a lot of what we've fought so far, but still not bad at all. Oh, we got his broadsword, too, which I imagine does obscene damage, right? A broadsword that belonged to a former monarch. It's stained with the sorrow of the monarch who died in an attack by rebels. It is said that those who die resentful are unable to leave this world and rise again as the undead. We get all of one. Let's dump that into strength. You know how we're doing this. Karma fragment, might as well, right? Seal breaker stone. Yes, we can indeed unlock the next upgrade with this. Get that sliding super armor before long. Well, we're just tearing through this game, aren't we, folks? Oh, and a portal. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And our next essential skill, Mortal Blow 2 hits. Oh, so if we level up Mind and get, like, considerably more MP, we'll be able to use a more powerful Mortal Blow. Well, that's all the encouragement I need to finally dump some points into that. The furries, oh dear, particularly excelled in spells and medicine. The hybrids, who were advanced and yet down to earth, maintained a peaceful relationship with the humans. The hybrids were able to preserve their way of life when most humans were being turned into monsters. Could it be that their easygoing attitude is what made this possible? Or could it be that a sacrifice by a monarch is what saved an entire race? So, not much information on the monarch himself, but okay. Ah, we finally made it to the tower. The Tower of Unknown Age. Which one of you is it this time? I'm the king of the dwarves. Oh, wow, he's massive. I left my kingdom momentarily because I have business here at this tower. The weapon you hold looks worn. I think I can make it useful again with a little bit of elbow grease. Okay, so he's going to, serve as our blacksmith. The Dwarven King. Sounds handy. Oh, yep, those are definitely enemies. Just hovering crossbows. They don't have much health, thankfully. This is where our buddy from the first zone was staying, right? Those flame attacks hurt quite a lot. Oh, we can access the tower basement from over there. Hold on. Let's go access that really quickly, and that'll bring our stream to a close. Oh, wow, even this is massive. What do we have? Strength Fragment and Perfume. Alright. The Dead Whisper. Beneath this is terrible darkness. I have no confidence. Well, gee. Are we meant to make, like, a leap of faith there, or what, exactly? Memory of research. The king became obsessed by the power of fire, which had made him powerful. The king created a lab deep in the tower basement and ordered the royal wizard to look for ways to imbue the body with fire and study magical fire spells. The king was well aware of the might of fire's powers, and also ordered the construction of an ice research lab on the opposite side of the tower. Okay, so each of these basements is going to have an elemental boss, right? That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Oh, and a critical skill in there. So the tower itself is going to have a boss, and each of the basements will as well. Can we make the leap of faith? Yeah, well, we're carrying around a fair bit of karma, so let's hope so. Yep. We, in fact, can. Oh, God. Ghosts. Very, very powerful ghosts. Maybe we are not meant to be here yet. Oh, yikes. You fell from up there, too? Let's see. The tower basement. It used to be a prison. There's a cold draft coming from the back. Alright. So this is the ice lab. Or not. Ooh! I have a feeling that would have hurt. Anything else to the left, then, of our last zone? Or our last screen? Sorry, I know I keep saying one more thing. That's when you can tell I've got a game that's really hooked me. This is simple but compelling, I have to say. Okay, this is the ice laboratory then, on the left side. Whoa, man. Definitely don't know if we're supposed to be here yet, but since we've fallen down, we can handle it. Oh, God. So they just detonate, whether or not they make contact with us is immaterial. Alright, gonna have to keep that in mind. Whoa, that's a big slime. We've not found anything stupidly resilient yet, so I don't think we're necessarily out of our depth as far as, like, leveling for this area. Is it spitting a little projectile or something at us? Well, let's see what's up and to the left first. Oh, we've got another close shot. Ooh, treasure. Ah, a portal. Handy, handy. Given the potential difficulty of what we're about to do, may be very handy. Okay, let's, just hope we... Oh, of course! I was about to say, let's hope we don't have to deal with the little Boom Boom Man, but of course we do. Of course we do. We're probably gonna die here. Especially given that there are more Boom Boom Men. Okay, what do we have? Just jumping across, right? We can do that. Easy. Okay. Nice and easy. This area certainly doesn't seem very large. Whoa, buddy. Yeah, that looks like something I don't want to mess with. Okay, dash is our friend when dealing with these. Oh god, they respawn. Oh! Took damage, but I assume the large ones are causing the smaller ones to respawn. That's alright, though. We saved right at the bottom of the lab. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for our stream tonight, though. I have to be getting to bed before too long. But thank you so much to everyone who joined us for a little bit of Hollow Knight, and then our first venture into the world of 3000th Duel. You know, I really wasn't expecting much going in, but so far, I'm absolutely loving this game. It's fairly simple, as Metroidvanias go, but also seems perfectly robust, with plenty to explore, and, scads of ways to upgrade your character that feel significant. Like, each major new skill we acquire feels like it's actually changing how we play the game in some way or another. It's not just watching the numbers go up. And there's a fair amount of equipment you can swap out. So for a smaller indie title, yeah, this is pretty good stuff. I'm really, really pleased with this, truth be told. And at present, would happily recommend it for the lower price it's commanding on digital storefronts right now. So hopefully we'll tuck into a little bit more of this game tomorrow, and I do hope you will join me for that. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye-bye.